Please welcome Mr. Jake Vaadeland.
Thank you so much, appreciate it. Now everywhere I go, I carry a burden of shame. And everybody prays that the good Lord won't make me the same. Well, I got news for you. I'm my father's son, and I'm like him. Oh, they say that I am sick, but I know that I am well. The Lord still dwells within. But don't give me any rules. I'm as stubborn as a mule, and I won't let you under my skin. I got news for you. I'm my father's son, and I'm like him. Kick it, Jaxon. I feel like a rebel now. And just like my father, I am a black-colored lamb. And I got news for you. I'm my father's son, and I'm like him. Oh, they say that I am sick, but I know that I am wet. The Lord still dwells within. But don't give me any rules. I'm as stubborn as a mule, and I won't let you under my skin. I got news for you. I'm my father's son, and I'm like him. Take it, go! Go! They treat me like a horse untamed. For no other reason I carry on my father's name. Still I got the news for you. I'm my father's son, and I'm like him. Oh, they say that I am sick, but I know that I am wet. Still, the Lord still dwells within. But don't give me any rules. I'm as stubborn as a mule, and I won't let you under my skin. I got news for you. I'm my father's son, and I'm like him. I got news for you. I'm my father's son, and I'm like him. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'd rather be 6 feet in the ground than to be in love with you. I wish I'd died so long ago before I could say I do. Come on! I wish I could live a bachelor's life, a life so good and free. If I had my life to live over here, a bachelor's life would be. Pick it, Jaxon, Banjo. If I had not married when I was young, I'd be living a joyful life, just traveling around this whole wide world without a nagging wife. I wish I could live a bachelor's life, a life so good and free. If I had my life to live over, a bachelor's life to go, go. get your fingers stuck in a ring. I wish I could live a bachelor's life, a life so good and free. If I had my life to live over, a bachelor's life to me. If I had my life to live over, a bachelor's life to me. Let it go, boys now. Oh, it's got him. Thank you so much, friends and neighbors. Appreciate it a whole heck of a lot, and howdy to each and every one of you. Let us say it's a real great big pleasure to be all the way over this way, putting on a program for you this evening. And of course, we hope there's something in it you're going to enjoy just a little bit. And of course, we hope that you're around to join in the fun with us as we go about it. You know, if you do have a song request, of course, all that we ask of you is to find yourself a pen. Kindly write it down on the back of a $100 bill and bring it up to the front here. We'd be more than happy to include it on the program for you. To get the show started off on the right foot, we'd like to call in a banjo picker. He always likes to get us started off on one. He gets the fingers working like a chicken to picking up corn, called the Farewell Blues. Fellas. Thank you, friends and neighbors. One called the Farewell Blues for you there. I'd like to take just a little bit of time at the start of the program now and introduce the fellas I got working with me in the outfit, in case you never had the chance to meet him. First fella over here on the electric guitar, mighty fine fella, and so happy to have him working alongside me for 3.5 years now, if you can imagine that. And after all that time, I still remember the very first day he started up with me. He come up to me and said, "Jake, I understand you don't allow no drinking on your show." I said, "That's right, no drinking on the program whatsoever, but if you would like to have yourself just one drink of the night before you go to bed, suppose that'll be all right." Never forget the first day he worked with me, he went to bed 37 times, if you can imagine that. Would you please make welcome, with a great big round of applause, Canadian country music's finest guitar picker today, Joe Rohs. Let him have it. Fell on the old 5-string, one of the banjo-pickingest fellas in the bluegrass industry today, and so happy to have him working alongside me when I do have the opportunity. Of course, that's not all the time. He doesn't have to do this sort of thing for a living. His mother and father are both quite well off, you know. And in fact, the whole family's a little bit off. I'll tell you the truth about it. Would you please make welcome Jaxon Lalonde. Fella back here on this big fiddle, also known as a bass and not a cello. Friends and neighbors, if you happen to be talking to him at any time, please do call it a bass. Last fellow who called it a cello hadn't been seen in quite some time, unfortunately. But I tell you, he's a little bit of a smart aleck, though. Somebody recognized him in a gas station on the way here today. They said to him, "Don't you play bass for Jake Vaadeland?" He said, "No, sir. Jake Vaadeland's my guitar picker," if you can imagine that. Would you please make welcome Cousin Smith, as we call him. And my name's Jake Vaadeland. We are Jake Vaadeland and the Sturgeon River Boys. We'd like to keep right with the program now and do another original number of mine for you. We hope you're going to enjoy it tonight, called More and More. I got 2 and 3 and 4, and I got more and more. If you leave me tonight, honey, I'll be all right. I got more and more and more. Well, I tried to have one girl for mine, but they never stick around. I want them to stay, but they all run away and have their fun all over town. Oh, I got 2 and 3 and 4, and I got more and more. If you leave me tonight, honey, I'll be all right. I got more and more and more. Say you love me till you die, and that you'll always care. But someday you'll leave, and I ain't gonna grieve. I've learned that love just ain't so fair. Oh, I got 2 and 3 and 4, and I got more and more. If you leave me tonight, honey, I'll be all right, 'cause I got more and more and more. Come in, Jaxon. Yeah, get in there. Been strung along by many a girl. You're not the first it's been. You can leave if you dare, honey, I got a spare girl. Now I'll always win. 'Cause I got 2 and 3 and 4, and I got more and more. If you leave me tonight, honey, I'll be all right, 'cause I got more and more and more. There's a place I remember so well, with stories that only I can tell. Come listen to my story for a while, but be prepared what you hear won't make you smile. Be a farmer or a preacher and look a little meeker. Don't tell anyone about your blues. Submit and obey, thank the Lord every day that you can't live a life that you choose. 'Cause someone's gotta fill your daddy's shoes. There's a man who stands up so high, white skin covered with a suit and tie. He tells you what to do and what to say, says you're the devil if you find another way. Be a farmer or a preacher and look a little meeker. Don't tell anyone about your blues. Submit and obey, thank the Lord every day that you can't live a life that you choose. 'Cause someone's gotta fill your daddy's shoes. There's a woman there who sits down so low, covered all the way from head to toe, and from her mouth you'll never hear a sound. Oh, but her devil eyes will always stare you down. Be a farmer or a preacher, and look a little meek, don't tell anyone about your blues. Submit and obey, thank the Lord every day that you can't live a life that you choose, 'cause someone's gotta fill your daddy's shoes. I was born with a desecrated name. It haunts me and it makes me feel ashamed. The anger comes about behind closed doors. Oh, but it never helps me heal from all the sores. Just to be a farmer or a preacher and look a little meeker, don't tell anyone about your blues. Submit and obey, thank the Lord every day that you can't live a life that you choose, 'cause someone's gotta fill your daddy's shoes. Be a farmer or a preacher and look a little meeker, don't tell anyone about your blues. Thank you very much. Appreciate it a whole lot. An old traditional bluegrass number we always like to include called the Flint Hill Special. At this time, I'd like to ask a couple of Sturgeon River boys to leave the stage, as they are no use to me at this point in the program. Would, however, like to show this fella off all the way from Sheffield, England, to come over here. And he's a new full-time bass player. So happy to have him with us. However, only thing about it is his name is also Jake. It's a little embarrassing. The band is so poor these days we have to share names. So we're gonna show him off just a little bit to you here, though, with a number we always like to do just as good as we can, called Jake versus Jake. I messed it up too. We'll stay together. Joel, you ready for the folks now? Oh, ready then. I got one more dollar to go. One more dollar to go. I spent all I got, and I ain't got a lot. I got one more dollar to go. Well, I bought many things for the home, and I'm asking the bank for a loan. My money will soon be running low, for I got one more dollar to go. I got one more dollar to go. One more dollar. I spent all I got, and I ain't got a lot. I got one more dollar to go. Well, I gotta pay that fellow out soon, and the mortgage on the home is due at noon. But I spent all my money to and fro. Now I got one more dollar to go. I got one more dollar to go. One more dollar to go. I spent all I got, and I ain't got a lot. I got one more dollar to go. I could stop throwing all the pennies that I got. I have a little problem, I know, where I got one more dollar to go. I got one more dollar to go. One more dollar to go. I spent all I got, and I ain't got a lot. Got one more dollar to go. Oh, spent all I got, and I ain't got a lot. Got one more dollar to go. Oh, thank you so much, friends and neighbors. One call, one more dollar to go. Brand new original of mine. Hope you enjoyed it just a little bit. Hymn time, neighbors. We'd kind of like to step over into the sacred side and do a little shout number for you. We always like to include a little gospel section in all of our programs. And, of course, we always hope that you're going to enjoy it just as much as the boys and myself do. Another original of mine called Great Joy and Happiness. Happiness will never end. Oh, great joy and happiness will never end. What a day it will be when our Savior we shall see. Then great joy and happiness will never end. He was the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Nobody goes to heaven but through him. If you believe he is the Son and you know what he has done, then great joy and happiness will never end. Oh, great joy and happiness will never end. Oh, great joy and happiness will never end. What a day it will be when our Savior we shall see. Then great joy and happiness will never end. Jesus knows your every sin, yet he cares to take you in and give to you his everlasting love. If you go to him in prayer and accept his offer there, then great joy and happiness will never end. Oh, great joy and happiness will never end. Oh, great joy and happiness will never end. What a day that will be when when our Savior we shall see. Then great joy and happiness will never end. Thank you kindly, friends and neighbors. Little shout number there for you called Great Joy and Happiness. We got to take just a little bit of time in our program now and say a few words for our sponsors, and then we will get right back with our scheduled program. Diet Pepsi, the classic soda made with sweet and refreshing flavors, minus the sugar. Diet Pepsi is made without real sugar, but instead with natural sweeteners, making it a smart choice for those watching their weight and/or sugar intake. It's a pantry staple for a reason, and it is the perfect addition to parties for both young and old. Diet Pepsi, you know it tastes so right. Goodness gracious, it's good. Diet Pepsi, you know it tastes so right. You got the right one, baby. That's what we're gonna be drinking tonight. You got the right one, baby. You know it tastes so right. You got the right one, baby. The Jake Vaadeland and the Sturgeon River Boys program is brought to you by Diet Pepsi. Of course, a soda pop that all us fellas in the band drink at our house. You know it tastes so right. You know it tastes so right. You got the right one, baby. Ready to So just remember, friends and neighbors, next time you're at a store, of course, one of the canteens here to pick up a Diet Pepsi. Of course, the soda pop that all us fellas in the band drink at our house. Pretty girl, she's standing over there. Pretty girl, I'll see her if you dare. Silly boy, don't be fooled when she stares with hungry eyes. Silly boy, can't you see that her eyes are full of lies? Pretty girl, she's standing over there. Pretty girl, I'll see her if you dare. Take it. Oh me, oh my, she'll play you like a fool. Don't go, silly boy, boy, I know she'll be so cruel. Pretty girl, she's standing over there. Pretty girl, I'll see her if you dare. True love, you can feel it in your heart. But a fling, a silly fling, oh, it's a lie right from the start. Pretty girl, she's standing over there. Pretty girl, see her if you dare. Oh, see her if you dare. Thank you so much. I'm feeling so lonesome way out on the road. I got no more friends and I'm never at home. My nickel is dull and my fingers are worn. I was bound to the road from the day I was born. My nickel is dull and my fingers are worn. I was bound to the road from the day I was born. I once was a rancher way up in the pines. I lived in a cabin and I never drank wine. Then the Van Wiggott came and took me along. From a wife and the family I'll always be gone. Then the Van Wiggott came and took me along. From a wife and the family I'll always be gone. I played every city I know of around. I've seen every bar room in every old town. But I'm a traveling showman, I put on a smile. Though I'm a lonesome as I travel on my after mile. I'm a traveling showman, I put on a smile. Though I'm a lonesome as I travel on my after mile. I got no more friends and I'm never at home. My nickel is dull and my fingers is worn. I was bound to the road from the day I was born. My nickel is dull and my fingers are worn. I was bound to the road from the day I was born. Why not try doing for the folks just a little bit? Okay, we'll give it a try. my baby. I'm gonna get her back. I'm gonna find my baby. I'm gonna get her back. We'll get her home. I'm a love won't fly. I'm the man I once was back in those days. I'm the man I once was back in those days. I'm gonna show her that I changed my ways. I'm gonna find my baby. I'm gonna get her back. I'm gonna find my baby. I'm gonna get her back. We're to get her home. Now my love won't lie. Want me to dance a little bit for the folks? I used to be so cruel, I was a fool. I used to be so cruel, I was a fool. But from now on, I'm gonna keep it cool. I'm gonna find my baby. I'm gonna get her back. I'm gonna find my baby. I'm gonna get her back. We're to get her home. And my love won't lie. We're to get her home. And my love won't lie. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Another original of mine called Gonna Find My Baby. Excuse me while I fix my hair quickly here. Go about a little story here while I go about it. Might take a little while. You know, as I said, we picked up Jake over in England. We've just been over there working in Europe for the last month or so. And just got back and come straight here to play for you folks. We enjoyed it a whole heck of a lot. But of course, before we left for Europe, I went to go visit my grandparents on the farm back in Saskatchewan, where we come from. And going on the grid roads, going about 60 kilometers an hour or so in my car, and all of a sudden, out the corner of my eye, I see this chicken running along beside me. I could have swore that thing had 3 legs, if you could imagine that. 60 kilometers an hour. I sped up to about 80, and things were going okay for about another minute, and all of a sudden, out the corner of my eye, here come running this chicken again. Now, before I could speed up anymore, the darn thing ran in front of my car and down the driveway of a farmyard. So I stopped just as quick as I could. I went down the same driveway and I met a farmer standing down that way. So I stopped and I rolled down the window. I asked him, did a chicken with 3 legs just coming down this way? He said, yeah, that's my chicken. I raise 3-legged chickens. I said, you raise 3-legged chickens? What the heck, why? He said, well, I like a drumstick. Ma likes a drumstick. The kid that done grown up, he likes a drumstick too, and we's just getting tired of fighting over him. And that's as far as I got. That's the joke. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, no, I tell you, I said to him, that's a mighty fine idea, but what do they taste like? He said, I don't know. We've never been able to catch one. So, you know, hadn't been too long ago, we had the pleasure of working down in Nashville. And as soon as I had received the news that we was going to be working down that way, I sat down at my desk and I wrote a song specifically for the folks down south. Now, I don't know if they enjoy it a whole heck of a lot there, but it's been mighty good to us here in Canada, especially over in Europe. We hope you can enjoy it tonight. Called I Ain't Going Back to Nashville. I ain't going back to Nashville. No, I ain't going back to that lonesome town. There's nothing for me in Nashville but to ramble the streets around. The banjos ring in Nashville and Monroe's boys sing loud and high on that lonesome bus to the Opry. They always pass me by. I ain't going back to Nashville. I ain't going back to that lonesome town. There's nothing for me in Nashville but to ramble the streets around. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joel Rohs, let him have it now. I play for the king in London. Yes, I'll sail across that deep blue sea, but I ain't gonna play in Nashville where nobody cares for me. I ain't going back to Nashville. I ain't going back to that lonesome town. There's nothing for me in Nashville but to ramble the streets around. country. Yes, I'll travel around through all the lands, but I ain't going back to Nashville. Oh, I ain't gonna waste my hand. I ain't going back to Nashville. No, I ain't going back to that lonesome town. There's nothing for me in Nashville but to ramble the streets around. Yeah, but to ramble the streets around. Ready, Joe? No. Play the right one. Make sure now you do. There's a cow on the road and we can't get through. The driver's getting heckled by the whole darn crew. The cow swerves left and the cow swerves right. It looks like we're having ground beef tonight. We're moving slow and we're gonna be late. Although the road is smooth and straight, we can't speed up and we can't get by the cow that moves from side to side. There's a cow on the road and we can't get through. The driver's getting heckled by the whole darn crew. The cow swerves left and the cow swerves right. It looks like we're having ground beef tonight. There's fingernails flying from the driver's seat. He's chewing them off with his big white teeth. Her sweat dripping down from his hairy brow. His face is as red as that Angus cow. There's a cow on the road and we can't get through. Our driver's getting heckled by the whole darn crew. The cow swerves left and the cow swerves right. It looks like we're having ground beef tonight. Oh. Cow on the road and we can't get through. The driver's getting heckled by the whole darn crew. The cow swerves left and the cow swerves right. It looks like, get out of here, you beef tonight. Oh, it looks like we're having ground beef tonight. Thank you so much. Another original of mine about a cow on the road. It's called A Cow on the Road, if you can imagine that. Now, friends and neighbors, had you figured out who the driver is in that story? Why, it's this handsome fella standing right over here. I like to call him the guitar-picking bus driver. Of course, I figure he plays that guitar a lot better than he drives the bus. Tell you the truth about it, he got pulled over by the police on the way here again today. Again, I say, it happens multiple times, but today was kind of funny. Officer come up to the window, knocked on the window, and Joel rolled down the window. Officer asked, papers? Joel yelled scissors and rolled up the window and drove off, if you can imagine that. Now, I tell you, aside from his poor driving skills, he is one of the finest guitar pickers in the band anyway, and we're kind of gonna prove that to you now with a number that I wrote. He souped up with a little bit of tuning and a whole lot of picking, called Until the Day I See You Dear. Until the day I see you there, I won't be so blue. Oh, I will cherish every day without your heart that ain't so true. And on the day I see you there, hold somebody new. Yes, when I come home and find that I've been cheating, it's like I remember on our wedding day you said that you'd be true. But I hear that you've been running around with somebody new. So I guess that I'll just leave you now so you can play your game. And until the day I see you, dear, I'm gonna do the same. Until the day I see you there, I won't be so blue. Oh, I will cherish every day without your heart that ain't so true. And on the day I see you there, hold somebody new. Yes, when I come home, you find that I've been cheating just like wants a knife for an eye and a tooth for it too. I know that it ain't right, but honey, that's so true. I will show you what it's like when your darling runs away, and to put your love upon a shelf until another day. Until the day I see you there, I won't be so blue. Why would you ship the day without your heart that ain't so true? And on the day I see you there, hold somebody new. Yes, when I come home, you'll find that I've been cheating just like. What's the rule now? I wouldn't recommend trying it out. Until the day I see you there, I won't be so blue. Oh, I will cherish every day without your heart that ain't so true. And on the day I see you there, hold somebody new. Yes, when I come home, you'll find that I've been cheating just like. Yes, when I come home, you'll find that I've been cheating just like. Thank you so much, friends and neighbors. Another original of mine called Until the Day I See You Dear. For information on all of our next upcoming shows and tours and how to keep along with us as we go about it, why, Joel Rohs has got you covered. He's going to do a little talking for you folks now.
We'd like to send a great big thanks out to all the staff and volunteers here at the festival. Thank you so much for all the work you do. Another great big thanks, all the folks, all the technicians working, light, sound, video. Thank you so much for making us look and sound so good. This is our first show back in Canada. We're really glad to be here in the home of the Pizza Pop. We love Pizza Pops and we love you betcha. And this is Jake Smithies' first show and first time in Canada. A big hand for Jake Smithies on bass. You folks have been a lovely audience. We have one more song for you. Jake and I will be at the merch tent following our sets. If you'd like to come say hello. I think that's it. We have one more song. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much, Joel. Yes, neighbors, that kindly brings us closer to the end of things winding up here for our part of the program. However, it's really been fun visiting with you and a picking and a singing for you, and we hope there was something in our show that you enjoyed just a little bit. We're going to conclude now with a number that's been mighty good to us. Hope you can enjoy it tonight, called The Retro Man. My people laugh and stare as I walk by in my long-tailed coat and my tie. So I just tell them this, and they ask me why. I'm a retro man with a retro plan. I'm a retro man with a retro plan and the finest hair in the land. I'm a retro man with a retro plan. I like to be myself as I can. Up fine and I select my hair. Oh, girls like to laugh at what I wear. I just walk on by cause I don't care. I'm a retro man with a retro plan. I'm a retro man with a retro plan and the finest hair in the land. I'm a retro man with a retro plan. I like to be myself as I can. Get it! And the finest hair in the land. I'm a retro man with a retro plan. I like to be myself as I can. I like to be myself as I can. you so much, friends and neighbors. Appreciate it a whole lot. That kindly winds things up for us in a little bitty program we had to put on for you this evening. We hope there was something in it you enjoyed just a little bit. And of course, we thank each and every one of you for joining in the fun with us as we went about it. Friendly reminder to each and every one of you that afterwards our program here, we'll be able to find myself and my right-hand man over at the merch table, where of course we would like to talk with each and every one of you and get you lined out and sent home with some of ours we know you're going to enjoy a whole heck of a lot. Until next time, much obliged to you. Good night, everybody.
Vaadeland and the Sturgeon River Boys. Thank you very much for coming, you guys.